Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely people, and welcome to Exposed News TV. This is Exposed News TV, your one and only YouTube and platform with all the updated information on everything happening in Biafran territory. Now, let us go straight up to the issue without wasting any more of your time. Everybody is talking about the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. So many people, both the zoo government and our Biafran brothers and sisters. These are the legit Biafran brothers and sisters who are truly concerned about the Prime Minister, have actually been scared. They've been scared because of they don't know the situation of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá in Joko. Let me keep on making this clear to everyone. Let me keep on making it clear. There is no cause for alarm. I am saying this with my full chest. And I'm saying it without mincing words. There is no cause for alarm. And the zoo government do not have a say or a take in the issue of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko. I'll keep on clarifying this every time. Why do I say so? If the zoo government have a say or a take on the Prime Minister, if they have a grip on the Prime Minister, let me tell you what they will do. Since the past few days, of the interrogation, the detention of Master Simon Èkpá, they would have found a way to bring him down to the zoo, and they would have pied him. I'm being frank about it, because all they want is to end the life of those Biafran heroes, men who keeps on who keeps on giving them issue. We know that Musa is scared of the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. We know that the zoo government are scared of Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. We know that this guy has given them the highest woto ever, the highest they've ever seen in their life. They want him down, but you cannot bring him down. That is one thing I can assure you. So the issue of Prime Minister Simon Èkpá Njoko is not something we should be scared of. It's not something we should start bothering ourselves. Mazi Odinawan made an analysis of the whole thing, and he clarified that there is no way a country like Finland that upholds the rule of law, that live by the law, we go against their law, by bringing down the Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. There is a law, and that is why he is still being interrogated today. On that note, Obromazi Odinawaya say, yes, everybody should cool. I'll keep on saying this. There is no cause for alarm. The Prime Minister Simon Èkpá will be back to join and continue the cause in due time. It's as simple as that. And despite his absence, his team have been doing everything possible, to make sure that they fill in the gap. The declaration is going to hold, and nothing is stopping it. All they are trying to do is to find a way to stop the declaration come December 2nd, the redeclaration of Biafra come December 2nd. We should be starting November 29th. So no cause for alarm. Everything work perfectly well. It's as simple as that. Let us go into the main issue today.
To listen to the Biafra government updates from all over the globe. To bring you warm greetings from the Biafra Republic government in exile and the de facto in the homeland, headed by the Prime Minister, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Mazi Simon Èkpá Njoko, the man that everyone wants his head on the spike because of fighting for the freedom and the defense of the Biafran people. The man, they say he has committed a crime because the Zoo terrorist wants to slaughter Biafrans, and then he stands in to make sure it doesn't happen. The man that after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Zoo terrorist wants to invade our lands to slaughter our babies, women, and children, and everyone wants to drag him to the mud. I salute Biafrans, and we bring you good tidings. We've gathered here today to give you update on the Biafra Convention and also our Prime Minister. With joy in our heart that our dear nation Biafra is to be declared and restored come 2nd December, we hereby declare this meeting open. This meeting is to remind Biafrans in all ramifications that they have a duty to do. And the Prime Minister had a structure set up before he went on his national assignment. And what he expects every Biafran to do is that you dispatch your duties amicably and to prove him otherwise when he returns so that they will be super proud of you. And Finland Convention updates as we all head our way down to Finland because nothing can stop the declaration of the restoration of the United States of Biafra. So if you are in the homeland, if you are in diaspora, if you are a rep, if you are an admin, if you don't have any post discharging the duties of the Biafran government, you have a responsibility to give your support to these reps and admins. And reps and admins are at this point admonished to tighten up their belt and to stay fast because they have a greater task ahead of them. Every activities of the government continues as normal. The structure the Prime Minister has set up continues, and the convention, we will meet all of you in Finland. At this very point, I will invite my minister, the European rep, to take the floor as he addresses Biafrans. Honorable Uche, over to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Everyone should remain muted, please, while the minister takes the floor.
Yes, thank you very much, Honorable Minister Sonny. Good evening, cabinet members. Good evening, press. Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. Thank you for being here today. My name is Maz Uche. I represent the Biafra government in Europe, and we are here today to update you on the recent events concerning the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, His Excellency Simon Èkpá Njoko. First of all, we would like to inform Biafrans that the Prime Minister is absolutely resolute and is ready to defend the Biafra cause. The opportunity to have the Biafra discussion has finally arrived, and the Prime Minister is ready to address the plight of Biafra and lay bare the gross human rights violations against the Biafra people. To the information at our disposal, the Finnish local authorities is said to be suspecting our Prime Minister of public incitement to commit a crime with terrorist intent through social media space. As Biafra citizens, we have been together in this struggle and we understand the situation that we are now in. 4 Biafrans were suspected of financing terrorism, of which our legal representations are working to make sure that they are on top of the matter. The local authorities have requested that the court grants them up to 2 weeks period for further investigation while the Prime Minister remains in their custody. At this point in time, we will work closely with the legal representation to ensure that the Prime Minister is well represented. At the same time, we are going to intensify the upcoming declaration of the restoration of independent state of Biafrans. My fellow Biafra people, we come to the end of this crossroad, and the enemies are quaking and wailing and trying to make sure that our convention is disrupted. But as a government in exile, as the Biafra Republic government in exile, we are here to assure the Biafra people that we're not going to be deterred. We're going to continue the pursuit for our freedom, our inalienable rights to self-determination, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop the Biafra independence from taking place on the 2nd of December, 2024. I call on my fellow Biafra citizens to remain strong. We have learned a lot from the Prime Minister. We have learned a lot from this agitation, and we remain without fear before our enemies. That is the symbol of being a Biafran. Our pursuit is just those who wish to listen to our struggles, those who wish to listen our plight should come forward and make sure that they treat the Biafrans with human dignity. I'm very, very glad that finally we have the opportunity to discuss the Biafra issue on the international stage. And this time around, it's not going to be the same story as usual. At this point, I'm going to call the Chief of Staff to take the mic and brief us further on the recent developments and the way forward to the restoration of independence of the United States of Biafra. Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans. Honorable Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Reze, please, you have the mic. Dewo.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Mazi Uche. Thank you so much, the Brigade Cabinet members. Thank you so much, all Biafrans, all friends, and all families here watching. We welcome everyone. I can see Honorable John Irobi just sent a text. If she has a minute to do that before I continue. Honorable Joy Irobi, are you ready? All right. Welcome, everyone. Honorable Joy Irobi, are you ready, please? She says she has gotten to her destination and she can talk now.
Dr. Joy, please unmute yourself. You are still muted.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I was muted. Okay, my camera is also off, but okay, I can talk with that camera. Great Biafrans, I want to welcome each and every one of us today. So the day has come for us to get our freedom. And remember, it is time for us to go back and listen to all the education and all the encouragement that we have received, not only from our honorable PM, but also from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have finally gotten an opportunity to present our case, the Biafran case, to the EU, and that is what is ongoing. So I want to encourage us all and see this as an opportunity that we, Biafrans, that we have finally reached the point where we can address and show the world that, number one, Biafra is a tool, is a solution that will bring peace to EU, because we have the solution to stop the security threats in the Sahel region. We are in the Sahel region. And this is the point now that the PM has gotten a wonderful opportunity to present us, Biafrans, as the tool and as the solution to the unrest in the Sahel region. Number two, I want us to understand that our honorable PM has gotten an opportunity to present to the world, not only to the EU, that the immigration issues that the European Union have been struggling with, Biafra is the solution. Because by us getting this opportunity to be an independent nation, we will stop the immigration of all the human resources of all, especially the Africans that are dying because of their traveling, that we as Biafrans are the solution. Because by this, our United States of Biafra, it is a nation that will be developed, innovative, that will attract us back home. So nobody will want to immigrate anymore. So number two, solution. Number three is international trade. As you all know, we Biafrans are entrepreneurs. So we are making a nation that will attract international trade. 4, piracy at sea. We Biafrans are the solution to solve this loss of trade and loss of resources that is seen at piracy ongoing at the sea. So I want us to see this as a wonderful opportunity for us to finally present our case. It's no longer online government, it's now government to government. So I want to encourage you all to know that we are all meeting in Finland from the 29th of November to the 3rd of December, where we will stand as one voice and one group and tell the world that Biafra is a solution that will bring peace to the world. So by this, I want to stop so that I will not take too much time, and I want to give back to our honorable COS to be able to continue. Thank you, Gay Biafra. Airborne, we are going home. See you all in Finland.
Airborne. Airborne. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Irobi. Thank you so much, Biafrans. Thank you so very much, Irobi, our Foreign Affairs Director, for that wonderful speech and words of encouragement. Honorable Sonny, can you please spotlight my listening? Thank you so much. Again, I welcome Biafrans to this emergency meeting of the Brigade Cabinet members. I welcome all the Cabinet members here present, both at home and Cabinet members in the de facto government. I welcome and thank our Biafra Liberation Army, our Biafra Defense Forces that are on ground doing the needful to ensure that the restoration of Biafra is not tampered with by anybody, by any government, foreign or local. Our determination to redeclare Biafra between November 29th and December the 2nd, but in Finland and in de facto homeland, is a task that every Biafran, every individual listening here today must be involved in. As the previous speakers have noted, our able Prime Minister, Obato, His Excellency Simon Èkpá, will be with us in a very few period, this is just a short delay that will in no way affect what we are doing, demean our spirit or hamper our resoluteness to restore Biafra on 2nd December. His Excellency, I greet you. I thank you for the wonderful job you are doing to restore Biafra. I thank you for your resilience. I thank you for not cowing in or trying to negotiate. That is the spirit of Sisu. Every single individual here in Biafra government goes with that spirit of Sisu. We are more determined now than before for the restoration of the independent state of Biafra on 2nd December 2024. Nothing in this life, absolutely nothing will deter us. Nothing will stop us. So on this note, I want to bring to the notice of all Biafrans that our Prime Minister is safe and sound, very healthy in Finland, attending to these issues that usually most of us know. The terrorist state of Nigeria will always try in one way or the other to bribe their way into all the different foreign countries, to bribe their way into places like United Nations, African Union, to bribe their way into every internationally established community or organization. The Nigerian government, using the Europeans, using United Kingdom as part of their deal, will always try to disrupt, will always try to tamper with the restoration of Biafra, United States of Biafra. But I want to tell everybody listening here today that the power that Nigerian government has, where they stop is where this government begins. I need them to know that our Excellency, His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic, Simon Èkpá, has already led a full structure for the restoration of Biafra. Nobody on earth will stop that. We are both at home and we are abroad. Biafra will be restored from diaspora. Our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, has laid the structure by introducing His Excellency Simon Èkpá to be in charge of this ship where we are right now. And that ship is on course. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu, or you all should remember, he is with the Nigerian DSS today because of what we are doing. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu has said, instead of Biafra not to come, Nigeria will be burned to ashes. And I promise you today, instead of Biafra not to come, we, every single individual in Biafra government, in all the structures that our PM has laid down, we will burn Nigeria down. And any country, both international and in homeland, that tries to tamper, that tries to intervene, that tries to stop this restoration, that country will get the brunt of Biafrans. So I thank you all for coming here today. Like our Honorable Uche has explained to us what happened in Finland. Our Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Èkpá, has been invited by the Finnish local authorities to volunteer information on what is going on. And our PM has always said he is looking for this opportunity for the government to officially know that Biafrans cannot continue to stay in a country where President Tinubu and Nigerian leaders reintegrate and rehabilitate non-terrorists into the Nigerian police and the Nigerian military and the Nigerian Air Force and custom, and they continue to kill our people. Our Prime Minister has looked forward to this particular moment with few innocent Biafrans that were taken by the Finland authority. They were invited to come, according to them. They were involved in money, they were making donations, they were funding terrorism. All of you listening to me today, who is the biggest terrorist country we have in the world? Who is among the biggest terrorists? Who is the government that are killing Christians in their numbers? Who is the government reintegrating terrorists? Who is the government expecting two types of laws? One Sharia in the northern part of Nigeria and then the regular in the south. Who is the government that invited all the different type of terrorists you have? They have their base in Nigeria today. Who is the government that is inviting Hamas and Hezbollah and Abuja to come and partner with them? Who is the government when election is conducted? Somebody will go behind the scene and switch the election. They'll carry the election bus and they will steal it. Who is the government doing that? And now they are saying our PM is inciting. Let them know that Biafra is a nation. Our PM is defending Biafrans by the second. Our PM has noted that the way it is done before, where we Biafrans, we just sit, we watch, and these terrorists will come and kill us, kill our mothers, rape our women, kill our children, take away our boys and girls. That is what our Prime Minister Simon Èkpá has vowed to stop. And he has vowed with his life. All of us Biafrans in the Brigade Cabinet, the Phantom Homeland, the Biafran Liberation Forces, the Biafran Army, we have vowed with our life. We are going to continue this same call, this same place that our Prime Minister Simon Èkpá has. Nobody will stop that. I want to let Biafrans know that our Prime Minister Simon Èkpá has set all the structures in place for Biafra restoration from the beginning to the end. So taking him or removing him to go and ask him questions to delay or to disrupt for the next 1 or 2 weeks is not going to have any effect. Rather, it is going to make all Biafrans more determined in the restoration of the independent state of Biafra. We are a full-fledged country. We have met all the criteria for a full-fledged country. We conducted our referendum where over 50 million Biafrans have voted for the independent state of Biafra. We've conducted different topics, we did a Twitter poll where 98% of Biafrans want to exit Nigeria because Nigeria is a killing ground. No sensible person in the world, no sane leader, no individual that has his or her honest right will ever support the existence of a killing ground called Nigeria, where people are killed in their thousands every single day. No sane leader will support that. So anything that Nigerian government is doing, anything the local Finland authorities is doing, I want to assure them that inviting our Prime Minister or delaying him or making him not to be part of the Finland Convention, which he holds dear to his heart, that will not stop nothing. We are the people. The power belongs to us. The laws of self-determination allow us to rule ourselves, to determine who is going to be our leader. And Biafrans have done that clearly over the past 2 years after they kidnapped and renditioned our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. He is right now in Nigeria DSS dungeon. They did that because they think that when they take our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, there will be nothing about Biafra anymore. That was their wish. That was their thoughts. And now they are partnering with the local authorities in Finland to invite our Prime Minister to disrupt our Finland Convention. And let me ask everyone listening to me, if the rendition of our leader Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, if that didn't work, what made Nigerian government think that inviting Simon Èkpá by the local police in Finland will work? They know it's not going to work. It's even going to get worse. It's going to get more brutal because we are determined for Biafra restoration. Nobody can stop that. We are all aware that all these are all the crooks perpetrated by the Nigerian government to disrupt what we are doing. And I want to ask Biafrans, before I finalize my talk, Let me ask you, when has self-determination, when has the right of a people to rule themselves, when has it become a crime? When has it become terrorism? The world watches. Biafrans, every weekend, we have to raise money. The reason we raise money is because Nigerian government uses reintegrated terrorists to continue to kill our people. They make our youth disappear forcefully. People are taken away from Biafra land and they dump them in prisons in the north, in the west. No, without any justice, without any lawyer. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned from Kenya by the same Nigerian government, by the same people that went to complain to the local authorities in Finland about our Prime Minister Simon Èkpá. Our leader was renditioned from Kenya. United Nations set up a committee and told Nigerian government to release our leader Nnamdi Kanu. They refused to do that. 3 law courts in Nigeria has told Nigerian Tinubu government to release Nnamdi Kanu. The terrorist government run by Nigeria refused to release him. And now they think without releasing Nnamdi Kanu, if they incarcerate our PM briefly, that is going to make any change. Just think their major reason is to make sure that we take away our PM Simon Èkpá briefly, and then there will be no declaration of Biafra. Hell, oh my goodness. If they know how Biafrans are prepared this time, they will just leave our leader within the next 30 minutes, because what is coming both to Nigeria and to any international country that participates, become part of anything to disrupt the restoration of Biafra, they will get themselves in. On that note, I thank Biafrans. I want to let you all know our PM is hale and happy. It is just a brief disruption to our plans, which is not going to affect anything in any way. I want all the 40 states of Biafra to be resolute, more than ever at this time. The Biafran Liberation Army, our Biafra Defense Forces, now is the time to be more resolute. Our PM has given instruction. Any terrorist in Nigeria, any Nigerian military, Nigerian police, Nigerian Air Force, anything wearing Nigerian uniform inside Biafra land, they are the reintegrated terrorists that Nigeria want to use to kill and stop Biafra. So the Biafra Defense Forces, from this moment, you must increase whatever you have been doing. This is the time to increase it towards our final restoration. Our demands are very, very clear. Remove all the terrorists wearing Nigerian military and police uniform in Biafra land. Secondly, release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Again, whatever investigation you are doing with our Prime Minister, you need to release him ASAP. Because what he is doing is saving our lives. We must be alive for our freedom. So anything
to become whatever will make it possible for our freedom to come. We will either become the beasts or wild animals to make sure that our servitude and our slavery and our extermination does not continue in this so-called zoo. Thank you so much, Biafrans, anywhere you are, whether in homeland, whether abroad, whether in the diaspora, wherever you are. This is the time to show that we are Biafrans. There is a spirit that lives in Biafrans. It's a spirit of courage. It's a spirit that does not fear. It's a spirit that can meet any challenge and surmount it. So, gallant Biafrans, stand up with your full chest. Our declaration and the convention that is coming between 29th to 3rd of December cannot be disrupted. What we are doing is legal. We have over 50 million votes of Biafrans who are suffering under the slavery and the terrorism of the so-called Nigerian state. So this number is enough. Anywhere, no government in exile have ever had a number of this magnitude. So we are legally doing what we are doing with this mandate. We are continuing the fight to freedom. So our men on ground, please do whatever you can now. Let your best come. Every Nigerian man in uniform, whether in the army, in the police, anywhere you find them in Biafra land, they are terrorists. Disseminate them. Destroy the enemy. Set the Biafrans free. Enough is enough. The zoo have fallen and they cannot hold us back. So whatever thing they are doing, petition they are writing, it is too late. It is too late. Having experienced the first war of genocide against us, we are more determined, more prepared to pay the supreme price. So, Biafrans, this is the time to be stronger, to be more courageous. Let's march on and make sure that our freedom is certain and sure and delivered. Thank you, every one of you. I salute you. I salute my Prime Minister. I salute our Supreme Leader, wherever he is. We are not backing down. We are marching forward. Shame to Nigeria. Shame to the zoo. They have fallen so fantastically corrupt, as said by the former Prime Minister of the UK. And that is what they are. They are terrorists. And we can never be part of the terrorist country. We can never be part of terrorist country. Never, never, never.
All right.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Minister Sonny.
So
I think thank you so much. If we can, everybody, when you want to talk, Mr. Sonny, we can just keep it 1 minute. So much. It's so much. Their friends are so happy, so excited. There are so many hands up. So I know initially we planned just to take 3 hands, but at this point, with all the people that want to add their mind, if we can just take it. But everybody, please be mindful. Just 1 minute. We have over 10,000 watching this. In this Zoom alone, we're almost 395, almost 400. This is extraordinary. This shows you how dear friends love our PM Simon Èkpá. Honorable Sonny, please go ahead. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we come to Nnamdi Anosike. Unmute yourself. And before Nnamdi goes on, please, the zoo terrorist Nigeria do not have a edge on our Prime Minister. Our Prime Minister is being interrogated by his own country government, not the zoo government. So the zoo government has no edge on him. If they had an edge on him, they would have had him in one Nigeria, like they kidnapped our leader. So no need for panic, no need for misunderstanding of the report. Nnamdi Anosike, over to you.
Honorable members, the zoo, especially our COS, Sagacious woman, you have really made us proud. We are very, very grateful. What you have done to us, what you have done is indelible in our heart. We are really great, Biafran. So, I don't have any question, just that I didn't know what to tell my people. You know, every one of us, we've been like, busy running around and when we've not gotten any information. But for the fact now that COS has given us light of what is really going on, I think we are now proud. I knew that this is what we really wanted. And when they said they invited our prime minister or they arrested him, well, it's not noted. This is what we had expected. So it's nothing to panic about, because now our prime minister, Nigeria, the zoo government, they are going to expose themselves more. So I don't have anything. It's just an encouragement for every one of us to remain resolute. Nothing is done. For the penal convention, we are coming there. Everything is done. I just throw my weight on our COS. But attendant to move. I use my mic for now. Thank you.
Thank you. We come to Omeze Emmanuel. Omeze Emmanuel, unmute yourself. Stick to your 1 minute, please.
Okay. Good evening, sirs.
There one.
My name is Omeze Emmanuel. I'm really happy for this Zoom meeting this night, because throughout the day I've been moody about the news I had, but this encouraged me that nothing is gonna change the Biafra liberation on 2nd December. So I thank my CSO for the encouragement she gave. I'm really happy. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We come to Gregory Obuju. Over to you.
Thank you, my Biafra families. I thank God so much for our information ministers. Thank God for all the team. Thank God for COS. I thank God for whatever information, but I believe that for them that love God, everything works for their good. So I only just want to use this opportunity to encourage our Biafrans that this is the time we have to come together more stronger, more family, and more prayerful in anything, because this is the time we started this, like we have entered pure into real freedom movement. Now, this is the time we enter it. So from stage to stage, the stage we are now, if we break through this stage, there is no going back. So I will encourage that all the cabinets to please be humble to each other and bring the family completely together as a family for us to be more strong and overcome the Nigerian evil. Thank you, and that is my advice. God bless.
Thank you. We go to Emmanuel Aku